Yeah, first a nice question just to get some background
Sure.
on you. What part of Sicily are your grandparents from?
Palermo.
And have you ever visited it?
No, I've never been to Italy or Sicily, and my grandfather always says, oh, we'll go when the dog dies, and now the dog's dead, and he's too depressed about the dog dying to go anywhere, so.
So did he move from Sicily?
He was born there,
okay.
and then, he moved to America when he was like 1.
Okay, because his parents...
Yeah, they were immigrants.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you still have some sort of Italian
big time.
upbringing?
Yeah, I mean, Neptune City and like the Jersey Shore, it's pretty much like Little Italy.
Yeah?
Everybody's either Irish or Italian. And everybody whose last name ends with an O or an A in my town, they're pretty much my cousin. You know? Yeah. I mean, walking even into my like great-grandmother's house growing up, her house, all the furniture is wrapped in plastic, and there's like icons of the Virgin Mary everywhere. Lots of praying going on.
Oh, that's good. Well, then maybe another thing I would like to know, I don't know if you want to tell me, but the song Maybe Tonight, for me it's maybe some sort of old uncle or something let me read out the line. I first saw you like an old ghost story from my family tree that was handed down to me. What's the story about it?
Yeah, I actually wrote that about a friend.
Okay.
Neptune City is a song about my uncle.
Okay.
But Maybe Tonight is about 2 of my friends that, they're really, really close musician friends. And every once in a while, they'll just call up out of the blue and be like, hey, we're in your town, and I'll be like, yes. And, when I first met them, they just seemed like family. It seemed so comfortable, and I was able to like be my best self, And so, I wrote it about, them. And then I also wrote it about how, when you think about somebody that you haven't thought about in a while, they'll call you out of the blue.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's almost like, willing people you want to get in touch with from your mind,
So you do believe it in some sort of telepathy or something?
Totally.
Yeah.
I mean, every time like I'll think about an old college roommate, and like within 2 days of thinking about them, they'll MySpace me or something. It's very odd how it happens.
And these 2 friends, where did you meet them? Was it
in college?
In college.
And
okay.
we still play on the same music circuit now.
So were they from Nighthawk? Those
Nighthawk?
Yeah?
No. Why do I mention Nighthawk in there?
No. But no, because you were. They are from college or from university?
University.
University, because I think over there you had the band Nighthawk.
Yeah, that was actually after college. It wasn't my band. I was part of it.
I know, 30 people?
30 people, and it was all just tribute shows.
Okay.
We did the last one. I think they did a David Bowie one a couple months ago. It was supposedly amazing.
No, what I was wondering, because it was 30 people in a band, did you actually know every person?
It was a collective. Yeah, I did know every person. Charlotte, North Carolina, the music scene there's 30 people in it, and they all play in different types of bands, but they all play in each other's bands. So it's a very small town, but it's very musically connected, and everybody helps each other. It's a real scene. So Nighthawk was put together so everybody in the different bands could all play together one night.
Okay, so it was okay. And let me go back then maybe to your youth. I think your music fascination started with your uncle. He suggested to you Traffic's John Barleycorn Must Die. How come? Why did he suggest it to you?
Because he knows what's up. When I wanted to get my first tape, I had my first like allowance money. He was just like, oh, you can't get Hall & Oates. I really wanted to get Hall & Oates. And he was just like, he's like, I went to Woodstock. I know it's cool, and he's like, you gotta get this tape first. And it's the perfect first tape. I mean, for anybody's kids growing up, I would suggest get this tape.
Why?
Because it's so musically diverse. It's like rock and roll, and it's musical theater, and it's folk music, and it's, like dirty rock. It's great, and it's a whole story too. So like for a kid in 4th grade, hearing an album that's a whole story, it's just so exciting,
So he was really into it.
Oh yeah.
Traffic, yeah.
Yeah, Traffic rules.
Is it the same uncle that the song is about?
No. I wrote. My mom's little brother Dominic passed away when he was 13, so I wrote the song Neptune City from his perspective. Looking down on the town and knowing he can't go back again. And then the second half of the song is about me, like living in Manhattan and never wanting to go back, and then just thinking, well, maybe if I could learn to appreciate all of, you know, the beauty that the land has, you know, if I stop being such a schmuck, I could learn to appreciate it too.